Hey guys, Retro2 here, back with another video and back with another birthday present from my wife. Yes, as you may remember, last year my wife got me the Christopher Reeves Superman statue for my birthday and really outdid herself. And this year is no exception, albeit with a slight caveat. She had originally intended to get me a Thor statue, but it has been on pre-order for several months and shows no sign of coming off of pre-order. So I I conveniently suggested to her an alternative to that, and it would be this. It's the DC Comics variant Play Arts action figure. It's number 10, and it's Hawkman. So I was introduced to this series of action figure several years ago on a trip to San Francisco. My buddy lives out there, and we went to Japantown, and there's a fairly sized mall there that you can go to, and there's kind of a hole in the wall sort of toy store, and they had all kinds of Japanese toys in there, models, all that kind of stuff. And so that's where I originally saw this series, and I bought the Flash version of that, and I'm just kind of too lazy to go down and get it out of the bin. But yeah, super stylized, super highly detailed, video game infused, anime manga infused take on classic superheroes. So fast forward a couple years, I was again out visiting my buddy in California, and we went comic book shopping. And at one of the stores, I had seen this figure, and the price point was a little too high for me, and my luggage was a little too full for me to kind of buy this and get it home. And, I have off and on regretted it ever since. And so when the opportunity arose for me to sort of politely suggest to my wife an alternate present for my birthday, I went on eBay and drew up a couple of these to send to her. So yeah, she politely and lovingly went ahead and got one for me off of eBay, and it is quite possibly the most amazing Hawkman figure you will ever see. So yeah, like I said, I've already actually taken it out of the box. It came yesterday, and in moving the box around, I heard some disturbing shaking noises in it, which isn't completely uncommon for things with a lot of moving parts, or a lot of individual parts, different hands, different weapons, all that kind of stuff to kind of shake. But this was slightly alarming, so I went ahead and took it out of the box to kind of inspect it. And unfortunately, there was one little thing that kind of broke off, but hopefully with some glue or just kind of mitering it out or something, we can fit it back on. But anyway, if you've never seen this box, these figures before, the box does sort of open up. You get kind of like the background on the character, and then a super cool show box, I guess you'd say, where everything is contained within, and just some cool artwork on the sides and what have you. So on to the on to the big reveal, and I bring this guy in just for sort of comparison. This is my Identity Crisis Hawkman, which to this point has been to me like kind of the coolest Hawkman action figure. So he's your standard 6-inch or so action figure, and these these play art variants, I believe, yeah, variant play arts figures. Well, let's just bring them in. So here is the Hawkman version. As you can tell, they stand I believe about 10 inches tall, and yeah, they're super stylized, super decked out, and he's pretty ripped. He's got some super mega claws, and the unfortunate part is he does come with sort of a side holster where one of his weapons sort of sheathes into it. And unfortunately, I believe, no fault from the eBay seller, I believe this comes inserted in the packaging, and I believe just through shipping and handling, it snapped off. I've seen pictures of it online on other eBay auctions, and in the packaging and all that kind of stuff, and they all have this piece attached. So unfortunately, just through probably the transit system jostling it around and what have you, it just didn't survive the trip. But like I said, I'm gonna try gluing it back on. Or if you guys have any suggestions, I was thinking about kind of drilling a hole out of it, putting a little dowel in it, and I don't know. I don't even know if it's actually needed, but figured I'd just bring that up and kind of show you guys. So we'll get this guy out of here and kind of bring him over here, and I'll just show you kind of some of the stuff that comes with them. It comes with the giant mace, comes with a crazy double bladed axe, and this is the little knife, I guess you'd say, although on any other figure it'd be kind of a sword, and it kind of slits or positions right down in here. And then it does come with several different hands that you can switch out, clenched, open, and holding pose, I guess you'd say, for all the different weapons. And then it wouldn't be Hawkman without his wings. So this is by far the most awesome part of the figure, are his wings. And they just kind of slot into pegs on the back, and they've got ball joints on both, so you can reposition them. And yeah, again, the most amazing Hawkman figure you'll probably ever see. And you can see they slot in up to here. And I'll post a picture or two on my Instagram account, so go check that out if you want to see the full sort of Hawkman in all his glory. And then the last thing that these figures are always provided is a stand that seems at least pretty stable. I mean, it has actual screws to screw in to tighten things down and all that. So I'm gonna get this guy out because I want to put it together and get Hawkman in a pose, kind of a flying pose or a hovering pose. And these are hefty figures. They do weigh a certain, they've got some heft to them, shall we say. So yeah, I'm super stoked. A little slightly disappointed, but it's not the end of the world to have this little piece break off. To me, it doesn't ruin the aesthetic of the figure, and I'll figure a way to get that back on. But yeah, overall, I'm super thrilled with this figure. I absolutely love this figure. I've been looking at it online for quite some time, and like I said, I did regret not buying it when I was last out in California and saw it at that comic book store. But now I have it, and it's probably the last Hawkman figure I'll ever need, because this one is just absolutely fantastic. And if you're interested, they do make a lot of the other DC characters in this style. The Superman one is I don't know, a little boring to me. But like I said, they make a Flash. I believe they make at least one Batman, and yeah. So just again, it's the DC Comics variant Play Arts action figure, and yeah, just go on eBay and check it out and see which one you might want to add to your collection. Anyway, I'm rambling again. So anyway, guys. Like I said, I'll post pictures on Instagram of him with all of his accoutrements. And other than that, this is the Hawkman, the Mega Hawkman action figure time. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for checking it out, and we'll see you in the next one. See you guys.